Hello everyone, this video is my follow-up video to my first ex-Muslim video, and I hope this video provides some clarity to my viewers. I have made several other videos on Islam. So first of all, I want to share why have I made those videos and what is my intention behind making those videos. I'm not making them to convince someone to change their beliefs, and these videos are not for someone who have fixed beliefs and who have a fixed mindset. So I'm making these videos for those who have questions about certain misconceptions about Islam and those who try to learn and are curious about the faith, and also those who are trying to revert to Islam. Most of you have asked me to engage in a debate with an ex-Muslim or join a live stream by an ex-Muslim. First of all, I've never joined any live stream in my life. I don't even do live on my channel. I want to share, most of you may not know that about me, that I'm a very private person. Public speaking is not my greatest attribute. I gravitate towards peace. I believe that debate is about winning or losing, or to convince other people about their beliefs and faith, and my intention is not for anyone to change their faith or to convince anyone of anything. I believe we are here on our personal journey, and I don't want to interfere anyone on their personal journey.
You ready? And I took it off the top shelf because my religion does not allow me to desecrate the holy books of other religions.
For me, I will never disrespect anyone's religion. I don't know if it's me being raised as a Muslim or if it's part of my core personality that I will not ever disrespect someone's religion or faith, whether they are Christian, Buddhist, Hindu, Judaism. I believe in respecting everyone's religion, and again, like I said, it's my personal belief that we all have the same God. And I was actually guided about this too in one of my breathwork session, that we all have the same God and we are just going towards God in different paths. You can touch this ear like this, or you can touch this ear like this, or you can touch this ear like this. So there are various different paths, but you can achieve the same thing. So since I am in Prophet Muhammad's tribe, I am reaching to Allah through Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him.
So as a Reaver, I wanted to share some things in the Quran that put my heart at ease, especially with, having a family who might not be Muslim. Sometimes that's really hard to deal with mentally and figure out what's going to happen to my family, because I have the absolute best family in the world. They have been the most supportive people. They are the best people that I know. So anyways, this first verse is from chapter 2, which is called the cow, and it is verse 62. And it says, "Indeed, the believers, Jews, Christians, and Sabians, whoever truly believes in God and the last day and does good will have their reward with their Lord. And there will be no fear for them, nor will they grieve." And that puts my heart at ease.
And that puts my heart at ease too, because I see really good humans, very kind and really good humans practicing all different kind of faiths. And when I moved to America, of course, most people here are Christians, and I saw some really good Christians, and I always wondered why they wouldn't go to heaven. And then I read this same thing in Quran, and that put my mind to ease. So the second observation I made from my previous video is that usually my majority of my viewers are from USA, and then second majority is UK, and then I have a minority of viewers from India. But in my last ex-Muslim video, majority of the viewers were from India. And then when I read the comment and I read the names, I was very surprised that most of the names were signifying that they don't belong to Muslims or ex-Muslims, I realized that a lot of people who are against the faith or who have some problems with Islam have joined the ex-Muslim movement. So there are people in the ex-Muslim movement who have never been part of the faith but feel very strongly against it. Before I share my final observation from the last video and my deep reflection, I want to share another video because so many of you and everywhere I just see Aisha, 6, 9, Prophet Muhammad. I hear it so much, child marriage.
Remember how Muhammad married Aisha when she was 6 years old? Well, let me tell you a little secret. It's not true. I got a really interesting email this morning about this, so I thought I'd address it because it's not only Islamophobic, it's also been used in political systems to justify the lowering of the legal age of marriage. But let me tell you something about Islam. Unless it's in the Quran, then it doesn't escape infallibility. Quran alone is the infallible word of God. And in the Quran, marriage is only legitimate when it is entered by 2 consenting adults. And more importantly, it's the woman who gets to choose her spouse. Now, in a time like the 5th and 6th century in the Saudi Arabian desert, there was no such thing as a birth registry or celebrating a birthday, so people just basically estimated their own age. A person was considered an adult once they passed through puberty. And by the way, 500 years after Muhammad, that was still true in Europe, which is why it was okay for the 35-year-old King John of England to marry an 11-year-old
I don't know
Isabella
what was Aisha's age. We don't know. Of course, I was not there. So I don't know what was Aisha's age at time of marriage, but it was perfectly culturally appropriate because no one questioned Prophet Muhammad. Even his haters never questioned or never said a thing about Prophet Muhammad and Aisha's marriage. It started in 1900th century that people are questioning this. And child marriage is prohibited in Quran. In Quran, marriage should be among 2 consenting adults. So anyone trying to justify marrying an underage girl is going against Islam. And last, my final reflection is after making that video and especially reading the comments, is that anyone who has practiced faith of Islam deeply cannot become an ex-Muslim. And please write in the comment section if you were a practicing devout Muslim and now you are an ex-Muslim and what led to that. Because in my opinion, if you were a practicing Muslim, you make lasting connections with the faith and you cannot straight up start disrespecting the faith itself. If you are someone who was a practicing Muslim and respected Islam at one point and now you are an ex-Muslim, I haven't done lives yet, but I may invite you as my first guest on my first live. In the end, I want to share a clip from a YouTuber and I really like his videos.
I read the entire Quran in one sitting as a white boy, Christian, and I was shocked. But I was shocked because I thought it was going to be like really evil and about, I don't know, terrorism. And it was actually amazing. And the most peaceful thing after finishing, I was just like, wow. I feel like I've had some questions answered about life. It literally says ward off evil with good. Where did this notion come from that people think Islam is very evil and aggressive and angry? Maybe it's because the news. I think it's because the news. Everything is from the news is fake.
This is what happens if you read Quran with an open heart and an open mind, and don't let your preconditioned hate overcome your logic.